Alright guys, so I know I just did a review video, but I thought I would do another video because why the hell not? I just want to make sure this is going now before we start getting up and running. So I added an element, so when you guys enter stuff into the chat, it should come up over here. New subscribers and stuff should come up down here. It's a lot like how Twitch does it, which, I feel like this is probably better suited for talking about TV shows. So I'm doing it here for now. And this doesn't have to be about part 10 only. I'm open to talking about anything Twin Peaks. Just want to get the link out so people know to join. All right. You guys on Twitter are usually really good about this, so there we go. Now I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't really even have that much to touch on tonight. I usually watch some live Twin Peaks shows that come on right after the show ends, but it doesn't seem like there are any going tonight. So I thought, in addition to my part 10 review, I would just do sort of a live stream so that people could send questions and we could sort of hash it out, because I feel like that's a cool thing to do. So once people start joining in, hopefully this is working and we could start seeing things populate on the screen, the chat populate on the screen, so that if somebody wants to go back and rewatch this episode, they can see what everybody's saying in the chat, if this is working properly. So if anybody wants to send a little message, we could test it out in the chat. See, there are a couple folks in here. Thanks for tuning in. So I'm just going to start talking about the episode we just saw a little bit. Richard is absolutely the worst, the very worst. I can't. He stresses me out so much. Anytime he comes up on screen, it's just the absolute worst thing. And I'm pretty positive he's Audrey's son. There's no one else he could be. There's no one. He called Sylvia grandma, so that pretty much puts the nail in that coffin. We know what that's about now. Dougie definitely had a good time. Dougie's been doing pretty well. Cooper's been pretty dry since he got back, but Dougie seems to get around, especially after Jade and stuff. But Dougie seems to be doing it. Cooper's getting it. The thing is that scene, it just seemed like so. I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting to see something like that in Twin Peaks. I mean, I know Fire Walk with Me, but it seemed just like this sort of lust from Janey-E once Cooper took his shirt off. Kyle MacLachlan staying in shape, fantastic. Dougie get 3 rides. Dougie's killing it out there, guys. For somebody, maybe I should just never talk. Maybe that's the key. Just don't talk. I feel like a lot of people would probably agree with that. Maybe Lynch is trying to make a statement. The less you say, the better. It's really, really funny. But yeah. Another thing I didn't get to touch on in my episode review was the whole scene with Becky and her lunatic boyfriend in the trailer. That's only the second time we've seen them since the first. Like, it's only the second time we've seen them all together. So I wonder what the hell that was about. That whole scene where he threw the mug out the window and had her like cowering on the couch in her face. Like, I know, like, he knew what she did. What the hell did she do? There's so many new mysteries popping up now, and I'm not really sure if we're going to get answers to everything. Homicidal Homemaker says, so the box did Doppel Cooper fund that experiment? It seems like it. If he didn't fund it himself, he was working with somebody else that's funding it. Which the only other person I could see that's funding it is, Philip Jeffries. So I'm guessing it is Doppel Cooper. Could be Jeffries. Who knows right now? But I'm gonna assume that us seeing that picture meant that it was Doppel Cooper. It was Cooper. Looking forward to see more storylines evolve. They keep building stuff, and we're only 8 episodes from the end, basically. 8 hours away from the end, so it's either gonna take off or the pace is just gonna stay the same, and things are just gonna be slowly like put together, just like with these little sort of hints, like especially like with this experiment. We expected it to be sort of like a reveal, and it was just sort of Tammy handing over this picture. The thing I have to keep reminding myself, and everybody watching has to keep reminding themselves, is that I think this was all meant to be watched all at once. So, if I could see how it would make sense. Haven't seen episode 10. Will there be spoilers in here? Yeah. we've already gone through a few. Thanks for coming back, though, by the way. Good to see you. But I would suggest you leave, because we've already been doing spoilers. We've been talking about spoilers already. So, spoiler alert. I wish I had a little thing that would pop up on the screen that said spoiler alert for all the people coming in, which I probably could make, but yes, there's definitely spoilers. So I wanted this to be a general discussion, but I wanted to start it with part 10 stuff. So unless you have any specific questions about anything that we could sort of get into, this is going to be mostly digesting part 10. I know Obnoxious and Anonymous usually does their reviews around now, their live streams, but they don't seem to have one, which is why I decided to do one. I usually like to watch theirs. I do my initial review, and then I watch their review, but I don't see theirs anywhere. I don't know what's going on with those guys. I'm really worried. I'm worried about Audrey, to be honest, Pamela. I feel like it's not going to be a pretty sight when we do see her. This whole thing with Johnny and Richard and Sylvia, I don't know. It got in my head. Apparently, Ben and Sylvia are broken up, divorced. I mean, that's the way it seemed, and he seems like he's going to go after his assistant in this episode. Richard is Donna's. See, I don't know. I don't know if they would have gone down that route. I don't know if it's going to be Donna's. I know she is a Horne, but I don't think she sees herself as a Horne. And I don't know why her son would be called Horne. His name is Richard Horne. So I can't see that being Donna's. I definitely think it's Audrey's, to be honest. I don't think they're going to subvert it that much. I think he is probably the illegitimate child of Donna and Evil Cooper. I mean, Audrey and Evil Cooper. Dalai Lama funded the box. I'm not even gonna touch that, because that's a hole I don't want to go down right now. That's We'll just leave it at Doppel Cooper or Jeffries, and leave it at that. Because I really don't know. They like to reveal a little bit of the backstory of the Mitchum brothers. Yeah, I didn't expect that to be fleshed out as much as it is now. They seem to be a little bit more heavily evolved, I guess, in killing Dougie. So it's never going to end for him. He's just going to have a target on his back probably for the rest of the season. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get some time with Cooper. I honestly don't know if we're going to get time with sort of old Cooper at all. But who is with Mr. C? I'm not sure. I didn't get a good look. I have to rewatch it and see who that was with him, because I'm pretty sure that's important. What is up with the girls in pink? They're like robots. I'm trying to figure that out myself, because I felt like the scenes with them were super weird. I mean, it's sort of like that. I get that weird David Lynch kind of thing, but this was just so stoic, and like it didn't make any sense. Why they were so weird. They're just sort of, I guess they're props more or less for these guys, because it makes it seem like there was something that one of the brothers said, that I think it was Belushi's character, that said like they have no place to go if he fires them. So is this like some sort of weird charity job thing that they're just supposed to stay in those dresses and follow them around and, do their bidding a little bit? I guess they're not really secretaries, but he asked her to go get the guy. I don't know. I guess they're just pretty faces to have on standby just so they could, execute on certain things. That's as far as I got with it, because I really don't understand why they're being so weird. Maybe they are just, there's nothing going on up there. After the girl hit the guy with the remote, one of the other brother, she cried for who knows how long. It's insane. I really don't get their deal. Janey-E's son, Jim Dougie Jones version 5. I mean, we could have another little baby Cooper, a proper baby Cooper. Maybe, because I don't really know how biology works with this post Black Lodge or post waiting room Cooper, brain dead Cooper. I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. I mean, she's probably gonna get pregnant. I feel like that's definitely a thing that's gonna happen, but I'm not so sure. Maybe I think we might have a little issue with the stream right now. No, we're good. Okay, cool. I mean, I could see maybe a little baby being born, a little baby Coop. I guess, and it also kind of makes up for all those years Cooper being in the waiting room or the Black Lodge, however you see it. And he'll have like a family established. Only thing is, I just hope that maybe, I don't know. I want him to go back to Twin Peaks. I want him to settle there. But now I'm starting to feel for Janey-E and Sonny Jim. I like Janey-E as a character. I think she's interesting. And I think she's a go-getter, and she's like helping him out. She's like the one person really helping him out. Jade also helped in a way, which is cool. I wish we got more Jade, but I don't think we'll see any more of her. I feel like she's done her part. But this is a weird episode, because I feel like so much happened and nothing happened, and the whole thing with Hawk and the log lady, that was super interesting. It was kind of sad. Every time I see Catherine Coulson, log lady, Margaret, it's just a little sad, because it was soon after this where she passed, but she's just dropping so much gold in these little scenes with her talking to Hawk through the phone. I actually have part of what she said to Hawk here. The Truman brothers are both true men. They are your brothers, and the others, the good ones who have been with you. Now the circle is almost complete. Watch and listen to the dream of time and space. More allusions to dreams. I really hope it doesn't turn out to be a dream, or maybe some of it's a dream. Who knows? I mean, some of it is a dream, but it all comes out now, flowing like a river, that which is and is not. Hawk. Laura is the one. So there we go. Laura is the key to salvation, the key to saving the world. I think episode 8 is probably the most important episode we've seen this season. It seemed like nothing happened, but so much happened in that episode 8 with the atom bomb explosion in the woodsman and Evil Cooper getting shot. It seems like when that occurred, that was the end. That was the beginning of the end. That was going to suck the life out of us, maybe out of the universe. Just this pit. Earth became this pit of darkness, that almost like a black hole that was just sucking the energy, the electricity, the fire out of the universe. And we have the fireman or the giant or question mark, whatever you want to call him, sort of giving birth to Laura, or the idea of Laura, conceiving the idea of Laura and putting her out there into the world, probably in an attempt to stop it. So I think this stream, I don't know if this stream is doing okay. If you guys are still watching, let me know if you're having any issues with lagging at all, because it's lagging on my end, but I'm not sure why. Not sure why. Well, anyway, if you do want to see more videos and you want to get my other reviews, because I think I'm going to end this one very soon. This is not going to be a long one like my other one that was over an hour. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Do the YouTube thing and subscribe and be merry. I wish I had more time to discuss this, but it's already kind of late here on the East Coast. And, I think I need to digest another viewing of this past episode to, have some more insight, because it happens so fast. Each episode happens so fast, and you're trying to keep up and retain everything and figure everything out on the fly, which is probably not a great way to watch it, which is why I watch it again 2 or 3 times because I'm obsessed, and it's fun. It's fun just rewatching it and trying to figure things out and re-experiencing those things. It's fun watching the first 4 episodes now. It's already feeling super weird to go back and watch those. We knew nothing. And each episode we're finding out we knew nothing, and we learned some stuff, and then there's new stuff introduced, and we know nothing again. So it's a lot of fun. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate anybody that tunes in. This is a very small channel, and the fact that anybody finds it is, a wonder, and it's really awesome that everybody gets an opportunity to chime in and give their 2 cents. So, does anybody have any questions, any comments about the latest episode? If not, I'm going to shut down the stream for today. At 20-minute mark, my iPhone is actually telling me to go to bed. So it's time for sleeps. Not that I follow what my iPhone tells me. That would be an even stranger world if you did everything your phone told you to do, but it helps sometimes. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna end this. I really hope you guys enjoyed the latest episode. If you want to see something a little more concise and condensed, where I sort of touch on everything that happened in the latest episode, you can always watch my review. It's already live. It's about 8 minutes long, but I think it has some good stuff in there, and you can, comment and let me know what you think. And I respond to pretty much everybody's comments. So again, thank you guys for watching. If you want more streams, let me know in the comments section of this video when it goes live. because I do like the stream, but I never know what time to do it because everybody's up at different times. Now I realize that the new episode hasn't hit the West Coast yet, which might be why there aren't a ton of people in here to discuss it yet. But maybe we'll do one tomorrow, a full discussion. So subscribe and tune in tomorrow, and we'll see. I'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow. See you later.